Hello and welcome to the Plays the Thing. My name is Matt and I'm back again for another playthrough of Kingdom Legacy. This is a legacy game, so spoilers. There will be plenty of spoilers. I'm like 4/5 of the way through this card game. There is a playlist for Kingdom Legacy if you want to watch it from the start and go through all the rules. It's a really cool game. Go and watch that. Go and watch the playlist. Yeah. So I haven't played this for a while, for a week or so. So I've kind of got it set up. So just to remind you and myself as well, we have the treasury. We have 14 fame already. We have exports where we've got 13 exports. So we're not doing very well on exports, but I think I got some more going in the last round. Army, we're only on 4 fame, and we have these permanent goals. So we have maximizer worth -1 per card with exactly 0 on it, excluding permanent cards. Then we have loyalty, 35 if there are no enemies in my kingdom, which we do at the moment, so we need to try and get rid of them. And strength in numbers worth 2 fame per person. At the end of the last round, we had to... what did we have? We had something bad that happened. A plague, and that wiped out 2. We had to get rid of 2 of our people, our persons. So that's where we are. Start of every round, we draw 2 cards. So we are now drawing 58, which is something bad, and 59. So we can look at these cards. So we have City Fire. Stays in place, end of round, destroy 1 building in your kingdom, then flip it over. So that will stay out. And we also have a card which we can choose which side. So we have Royal Visit, and this is an event. So effect, sorry. So cross out 1 resource icon on any upgrade cost on 1 card in play. Okay, so that's good because she can make things easier to do. Or we have Inquisitor, who has a coin, and destroy 1 negative card in play. Ooh. Negative cards are cards with red symbols on them. So City Fire, for example, is a negative card. But I'm just going to check that one. There's a lovely little website which we can get to through a QR code. Come on, that's it. And from this app, we can put in card numbers. So I can look at card 70. It's been really useful, actually. And we can look at this feudal card. And it just gives us a bit more. So for the Royal Visit, note that this card activate effect is limited to resource icons. So that's coins, wood, etc., not other costs. And then the Inquisitor, this card destroys effect, lets you destroy a negative card in play, a red banner. Note that if you use this effect, you cannot also produce with this card. Note also that you cannot use this effect to destroy a permanent card, since permanent cards are not considered in play, or cards that specifically say they cannot be destroyed. Okay, so this City Fire will happen whatever when it comes out, which is fair enough because they want to do a permanent effect. Yeah, so that's fair enough. So just got to choose. How many negative cards do I have that I would like to get rid of that I could? I have an enemy soldier, which we could definitely destroy. And we have a rain, which cannot be destroyed. And another enemy soldier. So we've got 2. Ooh, decisions. if both of these are good, I don't really need the coin. I would like to make sure I get rid of those two enemies, and this might help do that. They're always tough decisions to make, which is cool. I think I'm going to go for the Inquisitor because I really want to get these 35 points. And this would help upgrade things, but this will definitely get me 35 points if I get rid of those two at the moment enemies. So I'm going to go with the Inquisitor. Enemy fire, city fire, and Inquisitor go in. So we'll shuffle these cards again. And then we will get started. Oops. So they must have... No. This is the thing I've been worried about is dropping cards. Let's have a think about this. So it could have been either way. Must have been that way up because this... but what does this do? Training grounds. I think it must have been this way because I would have named the knight. Yeah, and I definitely had something like that. So I'm going to go with that. Get careful. It's another warm day in London. So I'm sweating a bit. Okay, I'm going to stop looking. And stop there. Just going to swap those around actually. Okay, so start of the round. We play the top 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the storage stays in play. So the Cardinal we can upgrade, but we have to pay the cost, but it doesn't end the round. So I think I'm going to draw 2 more cards. 1, 2. So we have enemy soldier. And when the enemy soldier is played, blocks 1 building land in play. So whatever card is blocked. Okay, this doesn't matter because I'm going to block the storage with this card. But I have 2 coins here with my farmland. So I'm going to spend those, so those go into my discard, which is just off here. And then with the 2 coins, I'm going to activate my mercenary. So I can spend 2 coins to mark 1 or 2 spaces on this. So I will spend 2 swords from my mercenary. So he has been used. So I now have 2 swords. And I'll use the 2 swords to activate this effect, which is spend 2 swords to defeat this enemy soldier. And that is the destroy effect. So we've defeated the enemy soldier. So he comes off, and as I've been doing, we tear it up. I actually been playing Fellowship of the Ring, the trick-taking game. So I went into my board game shop the other day, yesterday actually. Yesterday? Yeah. And I saw that they had loads of these, like a good another sort of 10 or something, and I nearly bought another one. Anyway, so I've got my Mickey Mouse mug, and I'm putting all my cards that I've destroyed in there. So that's good. We've destroyed that enemy, so we've only got another one. Now, is there anything else we can do? 2 coins to upgrade the stone bridge. But we won't be getting coins from the next card. We'll be getting some trade goods or wood. So I think I will stop there, and then for storage, end of the round stays in play, end of turn discard to make another card stay in play. So I will, it's only 1 coin, isn't it? I'm going to keep the cardinal in play. So that is the end of that turn. So next turn we draw 4 cards. We always draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're not allowed to look through our deck. I can see that the next card is the Inquisitor, our new card. But what do we have? So we have Watchtower, which has a passive effect. This effect always applies and may be used repeatedly. So it gives us 1 sword. So we can look at the top 2 cards of our deck. So what that means is I obviously can see this one already, but I pick up this one, and I can see that the next one is Rocky Area, which needs 2 wood and 2 coins to upgrade. Which actually, I think that would convert it into some sort of mine. Obviously, I can't look at the moment. 2 wood and 2 coins, we could actually use that to upgrade. We get another coin from this, but we need 8 coins. I could upgrade that card. I can look at this many times as I want. We don't have a rocky area here, do we? I think it's going to turn it into a mine, but I'm not sure. So I think I'll risk it and draw these 2 cards. So now I can look at the back of this. So yes, it's going to turn into a quarry, which is 2 stone. So we could use the cardinal to do this upgrade. We've got enough wood. We've got 1, 2 wood here, 2 coins here. And then we could keep playing. So yeah, let's do that. So upgrade 1 card in play, paying as normal. This does not end your turn. So I will upgrade this rocky area. So I'll pay 2 wood and 2 coins. And so this card gets upgraded into a quarry. And then it can be upgraded again into a shallow mine, which is 3 fame. So that goes over there. And so our turn hasn't ended. So we still have 3 coins and 1 wood. So we could take another 2 cards. We can look at our top 2 cards. We can do this as many times as we want. So that is a Swamp Garden. Give us another coin. So this gives a coin and a sword, which kind of doesn't do anything for us. No, doesn't really help. We can't upgrade the Swamp Garden, which would be great. I'm going to take these two. Oh, we can, because we can play a land card from the discard pile. Okay, so I'm going to take these two. So I'm going to use the Town Hall to play one land from the discard pile. So I want to upgrade this. So I need another wood. Oh no, I don't have another wood. Should have checked. Oh. Oh, okay. I'm not going to do that. I haven't spoiled anything by looking through these. I can look through these whenever. So I won't do that. But what I am going to do is take another 2 cards. I can look at the second one. So we have the Scribe. End of turn discard to make up to 2 other cards stay in play. That's great. Okay. So I'll play the Trader and the Scribe. And now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 coins. So I'm going to spend 1 coin to gain 1 wood. This is what the Trader does for me. So I'll spend this coin to gain 1 wood. So those 2 go out. So I have 1 wood. So now I'm going to spend the farmlands to get 2 wood and 2 coins. So now I can upgrade the Swamp Garden and leave myself with 1 coin. So this does end the turn. So the Swamp Garden turns into Exotic Fruit Trees, which is 4 fame and 2 trade goods. So that's good. And then these 2 are done. This is the end of the round. End of turn, sorry. Discard to make up to 2 other cards stay in play. So I will. And I'll keep these 2 cards in play. So I've got 2 swords, and I can still use the power to look at cards. So, end of the turn, we draw 4 new cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, what have we got here? I'm going to use my Watchtower power to look at the top 2 cards of the deck. So we have Field Worker and Mighty Mound. Okay, which just needs 3 wood. Okay, so what resources do we have? We've got 2 swords, we've got 2 wood. We've got 2 coins, 1 stone and 1 metal. Interesting. If I got the Field Worker out, I could upgrade the Mighty Mound. But it doesn't give me much. It gives me a coin and 1 fame to begin with. I could upgrade the Small Guild. And that would be 2 wood and 1 person we'd have to discard. And we have 1 person here. And if the Small Guild is upgraded, it goes into a guild, which gives us a coin or wood, and we're always after wood. Oops. And then eventually can give us lots of things. I think that might be the better one to do. But unfortunately, we're just going to lose a lot of cards to do that upgrade. But I think that might be most beneficial. There's nothing else I can do with just these cards, so I'm going to draw these two. And I'm going to do this. So 2 wood and 1 person. And we get to upgrade the small guild. So that ends the turn. And none of these cards can stay in play, unfortunately. So they all have to go. So we continue on. 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have a rain event. So this is passive effect. Always applies. Your lands produce double. You may not play any cards. End of turn. So we just can use these 4 cards. It's raining. So we have 2 exports. We have 2 coins. And the oratory, end of turn, discard to make up to 3 other cards stay in play. So our lands produce double. So this is actually 4 exports. So I'm going to mark my export. I'm going to use this and mark my export card with 4 exports. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So now it's a 17. And we have 2 coins here, but I cannot use them. So end of turn. That doesn't end the turn, but there's nothing else we can do, and we can't draw cards. We may not play any cards. Yeah, playing cards is getting cards out from anywhere. So we have to end the turn there. End of turn, this flips over and it goes back to a thunderstorm. And end of turn, make this or another card stay in play. End of turn, discard this to make up to 3 other cards stay in play. So we will, well, this card just stays in play, basically. Large barns. Okay, and we draw 4 more. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, City Fire. Stays in play. End of round. Destroy 1 building in your kingdom. Then flip. So this will be in till the end of this round. Not this turn, this round. And what do we have? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1 resource of our choice for the festival. We've got the emissary. I don't know if we've discovered 120. Spend 3 coins to discover 120. Let me see. Can't remember. No, we haven't done that. So could do that. We can't upgrade this. We haven't quite got the 6 coins. Yeah, I'm going to spend 3 coins, 1, 2, 3, to discover the investor, which is card 120. And the investor person, lady, and that's good. We need 1 people because they give us 2 fame at the end of the game. Gain any 3 resources, then she upgrades. Gain any 3 resources, then she upgrades. Gain any 3 resources, gain any 1 resource. Okay, so she's going to be useful for us. She goes into our discard pile. And we've used the emissary as well. And large barns, end of turn, make this or another card stay in play so we can keep it in play again. Excuse me a moment. Sorry for texting, but I have to. Right, so that's the end of that turn. And we draw 4 more cards. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we have a recruit. Our recruit gives us 2 swords. We don't have any more swords. Recruit upgraded. So we have 2 coins, 1 stone, 2 metal. 2 metal, we could upgrade the training grounds. We can spend 1 coin to get 1 sword with the training grounds. So we could get 3 swords to mark off the next spot on the army track. Or we could upgrade the training grounds. Turns into a knight, gives us 2 swords. Yes, I think that's quite a good idea. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to spend 2 metal from my deep mine to upgrade the training grounds into a knight. And we need a good name for this knight. I'm going to call him Sir Bolt, because I just watched the Thunderbolts yesterday. So Sir Bolt has 2 swords. So we've done an upgrade, so this round is over. End of turn, we can make this or another card stay in play. So, question is, there is still another enemy in this deck. So I could keep this in play, I could keep our recruit in play, or I could keep the renowned school in play. No, I don't think I'll keep the renowned school in play. I think I'll keep the recruit. So we draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. The Impressed Boy. This card amuses me. So the Impressed Boy, we destroy him to gain 2 swords. Or we can upgrade him to be a squire. It's funny. Okay. So we have 2 3 swords. So we could mark this off. That will be the end of the turn. We have 2 wood and a coin. So we could upgrade the forest. We could gain 3 wood from the forest. We could get 2 stone and get a sacred well. 2 stone from our merchant. The wall stays in play, so let's put that here. So unfortunately we didn't draw the other enemy. Yeah, I think we'll upgrade this forest because it gets us more fame, which is good. So I will mark off. We'll use the merchant to give us 2 stone. So we mark that off on her card. And we use her to upgrade to the Sacred Well. So we've done an upgrade, so the turn is over. The wall's staying in play, but we have to say goodbye to the recruit and the Impressed Boy. And then we draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, and here is the enemy soldier. 4. Ooh. Okay, so I'm going to draw, because this is the last card, Lord Ethian. I'm just going to put him up here. Because I can, for free, mark off, and this, I can use his effects continuously over and over, so this doesn't discard him. It's not an activated effect, it's a passive effect. Mark 1. So I've got 1 sword from him, and we have another sword from the wall, which we do have to spend. So we have 2 swords, so I can do this effect to defeat this enemy soldier as well. So they get torn up. And go into Mickey's cup. So that is not the end of the turn. But we could, I don't think we've discovered both of these. Discovered cooperation, discovered estate. I think we discovered estate maybe. So we have 1 stone and 2 coins. We can spend a coin to get 2 stone. So we have 2 stone and 1 coin. That doesn't really help us either. Lord Athian does have a coin and a stone, a coin and a wood as well. But we just don't have enough to do any of these. So I think we'll use him. I can't remember if it's cooperation, 80 or 81. Oh, we haven't got either of these. So what do I want? Discover cooperation or discover estate? I think cooperation. I want people. It might be a person. It's not, but it's an event. So we've used Lord Ethian. He's very useful. And we've got cooperation, which is discard 2 persons to gain any 3 resources, then flip over. Stays in play, gain any 1 resource, then flip over. Oh, good. Okay, more resources. And then I don't think there's anything else we can do. We've got 2 coins, which isn't enough, anywhere near enough to do anything. Spend 4 coins to the priest. No. So we can't do anything else. So it's the end of the round. And so we have here, end of the round, destroy 1 building in your kingdom. So this is going to be tough. Let's look at all our buildings. So many. Okay. So let's see. Storage could go. Guild. Potentially could go as well, but it loses points 3. Town Hall. Watchtower. Mine. Definitely don't want to get rid of the oratory or this deep mine. These are all too expensive. Could do Sacred Well. So I think of all of them, it's these 3. This is good, but we've just got some more cards that give us resources, etc. So I think I'm going to get rid of the storage. Yeah. Destroy 1 building in your kingdom. Yeah. So storage is gone. Goes into Mickey Cup. And then this flips over. Oh, okay. So it becomes a bad thing, but we can upgrade it to be a young forest again. Okay, I'm going to need to mix these cards up well and truly. Just going to do it like this. It's really cool how this slowly changes. So we're going to get 2 new cards anyway. Am I going to do another round? Let me see. Yeah, I fancy doing another round. So we get 2 new cards. 1, 2. Oh, another enemy, just when I got rid of them all. So we have a mysterious cave, which requires you to discard people to upgrade it. A dungeon. A lost civilization. Discard 6 friendly cards in play to discover an artifact. Ooh. And then a treasury at the end, which is 8 fame and 2 coins. And then we have a skilled bandit. When played, blocks 3 cards with production. Wow. we can spend 3 swords to defeat it and gain any 3 resources, and can be upgraded by a missionary. So we convert them and they become a worker. Okay, so we'll put those into the deck. So that was card 59 and 60. This game ends at card 70, I believe. There are 70 cards in the main deck. I've got to say, you get a really good amount of gameplay considering it's a pack of cards, and nothing else. I'm really impressed. I'm kind of almost like thinking, you know, what kind of world could you sort of create with a game like this that upgrades itself, card game. Okay. Excuse me a mo. So 4 cards. 1, 2, 3. Oh goodness, 4. When played, discard the next 3 cards of your deck. 1, 2, 3. Then flip. When played, blocks 3 cards with production. So blocks these 2. Ooh, spend 3 cards to defeat. Ugh, this is annoying. This has come out now. Okay, I'm going to draw another 2 cards. Ugh. So 2 Deep Mines. So I'm gonna block these 3. I could go on a search for swords. I'm gonna draw another 2. Ugh. 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, so I'm going to do export. So when we export, the wood shipment card means wood can be trade goods. So I'm going to use these 2 to do an export action. So that will be 4 trade goods. That doesn't end the turn, so we get 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're up to 21 now. So we will be able to do the second export, which is put a sticker on 1 person. So I'm going to put this down here to try and remind me. So it's not the end of the round. So we've still got 4 coins. I think I'm going to draw 2 more cards. 1, 2. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 coins. So we could upgrade an Ashlands. But I don't think we've got the investor. Can't remember these things. Yeah, we have got the investor. So we could do with, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 coins. We get 5 with this one. I think I'm going to draw 2 more. 1, 2. Yeah, so we can get the 6 coins to upgrade the emissary. So let's do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coins. And we upgrade the emissary to a diplomat. And that is the end of the round because we've upgraded. So all these, including the enemy, unfortunately, get discarded. But, you know, at least we got something done. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm pretty sure we discovered the shore. Yes, we did. So this just gives us coins now, the fishing boat. So I am I could use cooperation to discard 2 persons to gain any 3 resources. And then we could upgrade the mighty mound to a hill settlement, which just gives us 1 coin and 1 fame. But eventually it does good. It feels like a bit of a late upgrade. And are the better uses for Lord Atheon? He does give us good resources. Let's draw 2 more cards. 1, 2. So we have three coins. We need 5 to upgrade the scribe to an architect. If I'm thinking about using Lord Atheon's activated effect, but then, oh, hold on, he's got resources that he can give us. Yeah, so let's use, so we can get 2 wood from Lord Atheon. And then we can use his resources still, so that's 1 wood, 1 coin, 1 stone. So we have 3 wood. To upgrade the mighty mound into a hill settlement. And then that is the end of the turn, but we can use the scribe end of turn discard to make up to 2 other cards stay in play. So we will do that. So let's keep these 2. And we'll start the next round. So it's 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. What a shame we didn't have the Inquisitor last round. With the enemy. Anyway, first round. So we could use cooperation to get 3 resources. We'd have to discard these 2. But we'd still need thinking about upgrading the town hall. Actually, we could upgrade the mysterious cave. Spend 1 coin to get 2 stone. Ooh, we just need 1 more. One more resource. Okay, I'm going to draw. Ugh, that's no good. Oh, but the next one is good. Okay, I think I'm going to do it. So 1, 2. I've drawn a lot of cards for this round, but now we've got 3 stone. 1, 2, 3. And then if we use cooperation, discard 2 persons to gain any 3 resources. So we'll discard the Inquisitor and the Recruit. So now we've got 1, 2, 3, and we get 3 extra resources, which is 3 stone, sorry. So we can get a stone, wood, wood. So we can upgrade the town hall into a keep. Which just gets us more fame. So that's the end of the round. The wall stays in play, and these 3 have to be discarded. So we keep going. 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can gain resources with the investor. Yeah, we could. Oh, I think we've found the priest already. Could we do these 3? No, again, not quite. Always just missing out. Oh, hold on. She has 1 wood. No, but I have to discard her. That's wood I put on her, which is kind of pointless. I guess I thought if these run out. Coins. Could upgrade the mercenary. I could do 3 swords for the army. That would end the turn. Or I could try for this upgrade of the church into a cathedral. I'm going to draw 2 more cards. Okay. I think that's the resource I need. So, with the investor, I can gain any 3 resources, and then she flips over to an investor. That's right, isn't it? Yeah. So I have let's say I have the 3 stone. So she can give me the metal and wood. And then this farmlands gives me the other wood. And so we upgrade the church. To a cathedral, and then the cathedral gives me 1 coin, but it gives us +1 production for each person in play. It's pretty cool. That's the end of the turn. The wall stays in play, and we draw 4 more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so what do we got here? 2 coins. We could gain 2 swords. We've only got 3 cards left. So let's do that. We're going to kill this boy, but do we want... He's worth 2. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't. I'm going to draw 2 more cards. 1, 2. So I'm going to use Sir Bolt and the wall to get 3 swords. And we're going to mark off another spot on the army track. And then we have the oratory. End of turn, discard to make up to 3 other cards stay in play. So I will do that. And we'll keep the renowned school in play and these 2. Do you think? Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Impressed boy. We draw the last card. And... oh... can I change my mind? Oh, do you know what? Yeah, I'm just checking. What I'm going to do instead is discover a shrine. So I'm going to take the Sacred Well, and I think it's just 83. Let me just check. Yeah. So we discover a shrine, which is 83. And so that goes in our discard pile, and this Sacred Well is destroyed. So, oh, I've just torn it up now. So that's the end of the round. We have a shrine. So these cards are done. And that is the end of the round. So, at the end of the round, exports. Between rounds, you may use your effect if you have reached enough trade goods to mark one of these off. So, we mark number 20. We have 20 exports. And we put a sticker 7 on one person. Sticker 7 is this card stays in play. Ooh. So I think it would be quite good if we used it on a knight. Let's just make sure. I mean, also it would be kind of cool to have the merchant. That would also be quite cool. Or the investor. Probably all of them. This is the problem. The recruit, but he might change because we might upgrade him. The Inquisitor, that would be quite cool. Yeah, I think one of those. So, who are we going to give this sticker to? This would be great for potentially getting rid of any threats. And so would Sir Bolt. He gives us 2 swords anyway. So he could be useful for doing this if worse comes. I think I'm convinced with Sir Bolt. I think the merchant would be good as well. I'm going to go for Sir Bolt. I'm going to go with my instinct. So, Sir Bolt gets a little sticker. Stays in play. So yeah, these exports are great. It's just when you get the export. I've got a couple more exports now in my kingdom. The next one is Discover Dubbing. No idea. I need 9 more exports to get there. Sticker 4, 5, 6 on one building. Sticker 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Sticker 10 on any card. Sticker 10. Oh, sticker 10 is 5 fame. 100 gives us 25 fame. I didn't see that. And then we've got it, yeah. So you could really go down an export route. I kind of want to play this again. Okay, so I'm going to stop there. So next round we will get 2 more cards. 61 and 62, I would think. And yeah, I felt like we were doing a bit better there. It's hard to know until the end. So at the end of the game, you count up your fame, and then you kind of like go online and see how well you've done. And I'm sure I won't have done that well. But it's interesting. I think the variety that you could have in the decisions you make, you know, decisions you make very early on will have ramifications for everything down the line. I probably next time will go heavy into wood, and then I'd be, because I felt a bit short of that resource, and then I'd have, you know, a whole different other problem. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please like this video if you're watching this, and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.